Let's take a look at US pre-market movers and some chart points.
Okay, so we'll start with Ericsson. That's ticker ERIC, or ERIC in the US, €9.30, up around 0.59% pre-market. So sorry, that should say $9.30, up about 0.59%. The Swedish networking company shares spiked 9% on Friday as rumours of a merger with Cisco did the rounds. Ericsson has since denied the story. Remember, Cisco and Ericsson have formed a working relationship, a partnership, if you will, in the last week or so. But now some people are hinting that there might be closer ties. Cisco had disappointing earnings at the end of last week as well. Could be 2 and 2 being put together and come out with 5, but we shall see.
That's the way the markets work.
It is, absolutely.
And
Mylan, yeah, the drug sector story continues to rumble on here, the idea of consolidation, but this is a deal that's not going to go through. Mylan, $48.78, up 12.9% as of the close of Friday, and the generic drugs maker shares have risen very sharply as their bid to acquire the rival company Perrigo has failed, and much to the relief of investors. Now, I don't think anybody really wanted that deal to go through. Less than 50% of the Perrigo stock was tendered for the Mylan offer, and I think both parties, or at least the shareholders of both parties, will be pleased to walk away. But it doesn't mean that there won't be other deals in the offing, though, in that sector. And in terms of cash levels to watch today in indices, European markets have been subdued, so no real change from Friday. The FTSE, we're playing 6,100 on the downside against 6,180 to the upside. For choice, probably the FTSE has been the best performing market today across Europe. In the DAX, 10,700 now on the downside, plays 10,765. US markets sold off quite sharply on Friday. They opened at their highs and sold off from there. So for the Dow now, we look at 2018 on the Dow, sorry, the S&P rather, we look at 2018 on the downside, plays 2044 to the upside. And for the Dow, which had a very sharp fall itself, 17,240 now is our new downside target to watch, and 17,350 to the upside. Currency, well, not too much movement, surprisingly perhaps, but the euro dollar, 107.10 to the downside, plays 107.60 to the upside. Aussie dollar, US dollar, 71.25, plays 71.55, so we'll be able to tighten that range up slightly, though it has moved a teeny bit lower. Dollar yen unmoved, pretty impassive really on that week. GDP data, 122.60 now on the downside, plays 123.10 to the upside, and cable holding its own. 151.78 is a downside level, 152.30 to the upside, so probably just edged a little bit higher against the dollar. Dollar strength seems to be persisting really, or at least the dollar seems to be happy to stay in a position of relative strength for the moment.